Back like we never left. Welcome to episode 65.
That is quite the unique way to start the pregame, Mr. Davis.
Man, deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra said.
How do you find yourself in this present situation for the first time?
We're in a different
again?
multiverse. We're in the different multiverse. That's what happened. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ATL edition of episode 65 of the Splashcast, the pregame. Got a few things we're going to talk about today. We actually, for y'all that don't get the inside jokes, we actually recorded an entire pregame, and I forgot to put on my headphones. So it sounds like we're in a conference hall with no furniture and nobody else in there, just us two talking. The echo was ridiculous, Shawty. So,
which I think we should do. I think that would actually be an excellent show. Just us in like an opera hall.
Not
That'd be fire.
Like a tiny desk version of of the podcast.
But you would have to sing.
No, I'm not singing. We'll call T-Pain.
We'll listen to T-Pain.
Got a few things to talk about today, man. Of course, a bombshell was dropped. Serena Williams announces. I think this is a little false. I think everybody overreacted at first, but it says Serena Williams will be announcing her. She says she was retiring. She's not necessarily retiring. What did she say she was doing? She was
evolving away from tennis. When they brought up the word retirement, that's what she said. So I think for the most part, she's gonna end up picking her spots. If she really wants to play in the tournament, she'll play. But day to day, her life will be a little bit more of her life and a little bit less tennis.
You think she'll stay in? You think she'll be able to stay in game shape?
Oh yeah. It should be fresher because she'll pick her spots. Kind of like Tiger does.
Yeah, but Tiger don't be winning.
I feel like she probably has a much higher chance of winning if she plays when she really wants to. And maybe it's not even about playing and winning anymore. It's just about, hey, can I still get out there and do it from time to time? Just to show these young chumps that I still got it.
Well, she is the GOAT, man. She is the GOAT. I think she had 33 finals appearances, and she went 23-10. Between she and Venus, they dominated for literally 20 years. She has, I think, the second most Grand Slam titles. She did not get the Grand Slam in the single year Grand Slam. She did 3 out of 4 twice, but she did get the career Grand Slam like 3 times over. She's regarded as the most dominant athlete of her era.
So like full-time mother, part-time professional tennis player. I think that's dope. I think that is a title that she can handle.
Yeah, it's funny you bring up. Not funny. It's interesting you bring up full-time mother, man. I think she said in her statement, she definitely said that she wanted to concentrate on being a mother, and being present in other aspects of her life. I think we as male athletes or former male athletes or whatever don't really appreciate that what women and athletes go through when it comes to bearing children and still continuing a career.
Oh no, not. I mean, how could we?
What do you mean? We don't go through it, so we never can know.
Yeah, there's no way. Think about how much you already dislike football practice, basketball practice, any of that type of stuff, and then you throw a baby in there and then have to get your body all the way back. And God knows what type of time, bro. It'll take me years. Might take a lifetime to get back.
Yeah,
and that's the realistic part too. Like you're giving birth to a human, your body may never go back, like
to what it was before, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Like you've been nurturing a whole nother soul. Yeah, your body might be like, nah, I'm kind of tired now.
You think we'll ever see another Serena?
No. I mean, I would like to, but I think it's highly unrealistic.
Unless it's her offspring.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They do a lot of outreach around the Watson, LA area, though. They do a lot of outreach, so they've affected a lot of women, young black women playing tennis.
Like physically gifted, like that. She's kind of like the LeBron James, where it's not. She has the immense skill level and on top of that, just so physically gifted that she ain't no joke.
Nope. I think I brought this up last time. We are finally seeing the end of the 2000s generation. Their athletic careers are winding down. If you think about it, the late 90s, it's only two that are still playing at the top of their game.
Right up there, they still looking to be MVPs.
What LeBron? You got LeBron, Serena, Tiger, and Tom Brady dominated the headlines for pretty much all of the 2000s when it came to sports. 2 or 4 of those are now evolving to something else or have left. And LeBron is on the tail end. Tom is trying to play till he's 100. So we don't know when he's going to retire or if he'll ever retire. If he'll just play until he can replace all of his body parts and joints, whatever.
I saw LeBron. It wasn't the one that me and you talked about, but there's another one where people believe that LeBron's the odds-on favorite to be the MVP, and I think he is, which is crazy. I think he has.
That would be phenomenal.
Once he passes Kareem, he'll have the best NBA career ever. I don't think he'll ever be the best basketball
statistically,
player.
Sure. Statistically, individual statistics, he'll have the best. His resume would probably be second to none.
Yeah.
But, everybody still say about that man Jordan, he's still number 2.
Yeah, I think that Jordan's just the best guy to ever dribble a basketball. When he was really with it, the rest of you guys just didn't stand a chance.
Moving on to now that we've honored and paid honor to Serena, man, let's talk about what the fuck news. 2 things that happened that we saw. One, look at your man AD, dog. Look at this. How could you sign up to be this? Why you couldn't get a tack? You couldn't get a tackling dummy for that. You couldn't get a tackling dummy made.
You better get a sled. You better get a sled. You gonna get a sled or you gonna get a new arm? Because one of them gotta go. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Be difficult though. He be training with knives and shit.
No, I'm not letting him practice choking on me. That means he's gonna become an elite level choker. And I'm not sticking around for that. I want no issues of that. And I feel bad for the poor guy who's going to have to get this move used on him eventually. Hey, refs, you should probably keep your eyes on the whole choking thing. Pretty sure that's illegal.
Now, this looks, what really sucks?
All of this.
Well, hold on. This is the D lineman. I thought that was O-line and D-line. That's just D-line. That dude's number is 69. If you playing D-line in the NFL and your number 69, 9 times out of 10, you're probably not gonna make the team. So you just going out there being a tackling dummy right now to go home. I hope you make the team though. But like, what you gonna do if he approaches you? Like, all right, man, line up.
You see exactly what he did. Let him choke him. Boy, that elbow, I judo chop the shit out of AD. Ain't no way.
You think you would? And then, of course, there's the Dodgers.
I would hurt myself in the process.
or he would hurt you. The Dodgers, man, they
this is terrible.
What the fuck news? So there's this celebration that
is the very loose.
There's this celebration that goes on.
Something.
It's not a celebration. There's this thing.
Whoa.
Yes, zoom in.
We can't do. No. Whoa, hey, my friend. How did y'all come up with this?
So there's this thing where kids are like, when they get on camera, like that's the thing they do. They do the motion, like the dish towel motion. They do the dish towel motion, and then they act like they're pouring soda in their face. And I
grew up in the wrong era for that, big dog.
That ain't for me. But I don't see why you would adopt this. I don't see why you would adopt this. What is this?
It's a different era, and sometimes things are just you don't need to understand it.
Maybe we're old. I think this may be something where we're officially old, because there may be something, some type of TikTok video or something that maybe we don't know.
Boy, you sound like somebody's uncle.
I feel like somebody's uncle.
It must be a video on TikTok somewhere.
Boy, you
But
know
this is
when we were,
appropriate.
when we were little, like when we were coming
Young
up,
man.
you get young man, what you doing? What you doing? Somebody got a call from their dad. Whatever
Young
male
man.
figure you got in your life should make a phone call to you. Hey, don't do that no more.
Young man, what are you doing there, son? That's not it.
You gotta have a call. Hey man, I wouldn't even say don't do that no more. I would just call and be like, hey, is there something,
I gotta pull you on your coattails, young man.
That little tap. Hey, let me talk to you over here. Off camera.
Young
off
man.
script. But because maybe I don't know it, dog. What?
I got a question for you now that we done laughing. We recently traded away a pretty immobile, high-level shooting power forward who doesn't play defense. If there was
Gallo. Oh, okay, you talking about Gallo?
Yes.
You want to hold this for the Hawk segment?
We can do that because it ain't really in the segment, but yeah,
not the Hawks. Then we're gonna do that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the pregame for episode 65 of the Splashcast, the ATL edition. Y'all stay tuned as we get ready to jump right into our ATL edition, where we cover the Braves, Falcons, and Hawks, /Dream, known as our oldest, middle, and youngest child. Got a few things on the docket. Spicy, extra spice in the city. Apparently, everybody in Atlanta teams has smokes. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm interested because normally I'm the one to throw in the questions off script. So you doing it is interesting. I feel, but you try to I
want to know your answer. Nah, it's not, because you're gonna see the parallels, and then at that point you're gonna be like,
right. All right. I'm looking forward to it.
I don't appreciate your skepticism at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned.